Yeah, that needs to go higher, doesn't it? Reduce engine count. What, too many engines? So 4 engines is the max. It's fine where it was. It wasn't. I had a warning saying the Docker was too. It needs to be on the outer side. Outer side of the ship. So yeah, I think like either because like I don't know if it's just because of these holes or these bits here or these engines are a little bit too high. I think it's the missiles because their clusters are solid, right? These aren't. So if the missiles was lower, it could have gone onto there. Maybe. Same with the lasers. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Little puny. Too bad. The cockpit is always down there. I could hide. Actually, I could. Could I possibly hide the cock? Technically, I could. I could maybe push it into there. Just looks weird when it's got a little turtleneck like that, doesn't it? Because that has to go onto an end piece. Let's just science that real quick. If I was to put you there. Would have been alright, wouldn't it? Is it because of you? Nope. Oh yeah, as soon as I color it, yeah, it's gonna look a lot better. That was 300 cargo. Yeah. Big boy here. But it reduced the mass and mobility. It increased the mobility. 86 mobility. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, so the structural pieces don't bother the actual docking bay. It's probably because my missiles are a lot higher. Which makes sense. 505 cargo racks. I'm tempted to go down to 1 missile. If I was to delete that, what's going to happen there? Okay, mobility didn't even change. The mass did. And the amount of power that will need to be. Sent to a place will be different. The cargo is causing weight. Obviously, the engines are causing weight, but the engines are also giving me mobility. Let's say, for example, they're A-class. What if I was to remove these engines and give me B-class? The mobility has now gone up, but the mass is a lot heavier. What other B-class engines have I got? They're the only ones. Bobcat, good bloody morning. Good morning. How you doing, man? That makes no sense. Oh, now you can't attach there. Okay, good to know. So it's you that's in the way. Cargo shielding, or does it need a skill? I've not actually come across cargo shielding yet. I would think that would be a skill. Thanks, Pocket. I have won a ship with a shielded cargo. Very handy. There is a mission that I've not picked. Well, I have picked up, but I think I sold it. It was the outpost mission, secret outpost. There's a ship there you can get. Tigrigs, good morning. Good morning. Still 49 hours. Yes. Still 49 hours to go. We've gone past 52. 52 is no longer. But now we're back. You can feel it. You can feel it. What if I'm liking this bit? Don't even block it up. Wolf, good morning. Sorry to say, this looks like a turtle. It is. Little shell. Little big old shell. I went to go make something small and I got carried away. That's the problem with these. Got bloody carried away. Just like everything. Size of that bastard. Jesus. Hey man, this game's good. Game? Good. Game? Good, good. Just out of the tail. Is there only the boarding mod under the boarding mod under the ship? What do you mean? Boarding. Actually, I need to grab that and rotate it. Oh, I've got an error. What's my error? Landing bay needs to be connected to the cockpit. Is it no? There we go. What color do I go for? Do I go for the black and red? Fluorescent pink. What's the limit on the ship space on mass? So the ship, the mass, it all depends on the amount of engines you have and lifters. So all of this, what you need to keep an eye on when building your ship is your mobility, your top speed, and your mass. Your top speed is obviously based off your engines. Your mobility is based off your engines. You know? Is A-class the best? From what I know so far, yes. Yeah. Oh, I didn't accept. Didn't freaking accept. Why the whole cargo? Why the whole cargo on mass array? And that's because you don't need certain requirements and it won't play. Wait, I am wondering why the whole cargo. Oh right, the whole. This is. I think this is just. I don't know. I don't know why this is coming up red. I don't know if that's because it's low health. Cargo is high. I think these are just two things to keep an eye on. I don't know why they're red. There's no indication on why it is. Less than current ship? No, because I had double cargo last time. It could be though. I'm looking forward to see what else they're going to bring to this ship, because they did announce that this shipbuilder is not final and it's in very early beta. So I'm definitely interested to see what they're going to do with it next. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait a minute. Control click allows me to go through all of these. Select multiple items. Can I paint all of them? Oh my god. Lifesaver. So you can multiple paint. You're just gonna click on everything. You can't click and drag. Well, that saves a hell of a lot of bloody time. Thanks, Thorn. Appreciate it, bud. Okay. Whew. Missed one panel. Oh, shit.
Sure, have at it.
Oh, did it really lose the red? The swatches got left behind. Yeah. All right. We're good.
Everything looks
Right,
good
let's
here.
see the
I'll be at
layout
my
now.
work
We
if
out
you need me.
the
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
right, so
After you, Captain.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
right, so we're coming straight up into the armory. Then we have the workstation for the crew. And then we have medical. No, this is a crew lounge. God damn it, they're up. Shit. Did not mean to do that. These guys are still here. I can't get these off the ship. I can't get them off my ship. They're part of the bloody furniture now. He's not going anywhere. He's literally stuck in the chair. So really, no, it doesn't help. Nope. I've loaded the game multiple times, died multiple times, and all that kind of stuff. How did they die? I killed them. When I got attacked in this city. They was on my ship, and they started shooting me, so I shot them.
You zag, I zag. I am your sidekick, your shadow, your tail.
I am your shadow, your tail. Okay, so they can work in there. We've got an armory in here, so we can store some stuff if need be. We've got all these chests, backpack stands. Got armor, weapon racks here. All right. Have a good stream, Bastard Lava. Have a good one. Rarity weapons do you have? I've got quite a few, to be honest. I have sold quite a few thingy ones, but I've got a few legendary pistols. This one's a monster. This one just goes brat, and then this one goes bop bop boom. I have no claws. I need some claws. I need some claws.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. Hey, now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare. I find that to be rather surprising.
What is
According
upstairs?
to
That's
what
the
I've heard,
hatch to
your body
the docking
absorbed
bay
an
in case we
almost
attach to another ship.
unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand.
As
We're
hot
dealing
shots
with
or
something
burns or
unknown to modern science.
There's an
Who
armor as
knows how
well
this encounter has
that we
affected
did
your body
have.
or your mind.
That if we were just running around in the vicinity, it just burns people. Take me to your leader, human.
I know you're simply trying to brush this off with humor, but you really should act more concerned. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone. Perhaps. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here. All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall. Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating.
Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere?
Maybe.
Indeed, a mystery that I'm, well, hopefully both of us, are determined to solve. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery, the pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is.
I gotta get through this. I gotta get through this.
Oh, well, thank you. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time.
Never left for 3 days.
All I can do
Went to
is
all the
promise
different
that
buildings,
I'm
which
not
didn't
going
go
to
too
make
well.
you deal with this
One of
mystery
them.
alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you.
I think it's a miss
every
that you cannot
step
place
of the way.
furniture in your ship like you can in your base. I need more space storage things. Shintel, there is a perk under science, under maybe tech, starship engineering, which is starship design. As the car culture of Earth centuries ago, there are those who pride themselves on the ability to modify their own spaceships. This is something to look into. Allows the installation of improved ship modules, allows the installation of superior ship modules, allows the installation of cutting-edge ship modules, allows the installation of experimental ship models. So, have a look into this one and see what you think. Level 18. So as soon as I unlock it, we'll discover what it is.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Let's go get some clothes. I always love and like discovering new things. Like going there, yeah, it could be a bad perk for all we know, but it's good just to open it up and see what it is. I need a clothes store. Do you have any clothes?
Hope you're finding there's a bit more in the back if you're not. Oh, please, take a look.
No perk is bad. It's true. You have apparel. Chunky cap. I'm gonna be a fisherman. Ship captain uniform. Be a trucker. I'm gonna get my captain's uniform.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks. Thanks. You keep talking about the back. What's going on back here? All you keep saying is there's more in the back. Is this something hidden? Is there a hidden mission in here?
I am not a stock boy. I am the owner.
Interesting. Treasure map on the whiteboard? Is that what you think?
If you want to buy something, I'm sure a Molly can assist you.
Think? Thinking?
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask.
I think we've got a couple of missions to do here, in fact. Speak to Commander Tulia about joining the Vanguard. The Vanguard. Let's have a look. Tulia. So what motion down your blade is just super range ever. That's the Acolyte City. Skink. Huh. What else have we got? Website stickers of local gang that hold up Madam Savage Place. Well, let's go and get some money. Personal atmosphere. And allow me to sprint. Oh, I can't use my abilities in the city. Oh, that sucks. I can't use my abilities in the city. I would have just lifted them all up with my gravitational thing. Just woof.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course.
Good luck out there. I mean it. My favorite credit analyst is back. So Dieter's estate has already settled our claim, and Gal Bank scores another victory. Now, I'm guessing, well, hoping that he didn't give you an option. But either way, the bank's thrilled with this new initiative. Absolutely. Listen, I'm really feeling this working together, aren't you? So if you want another delinquent, let me know. We'll keep this going. But here is your well-deserved finder's fee.
Thanks. Thanks. We are offering a reward for anyone who eliminates the leader of a notorious group of the Crimson Fleet. Last year, deserted robotics lab and piezo. That's the brown as we're still need to do that one as well. Talk to Sergeant Yumi. I think she's on this planet. Is she on this planet? You're in here.
I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Hello.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
Definitely.
Well,
As long as there's credits
first
involved.
things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all?
Oh yeah, totally. I was the head of security at the Astral Lounge on Neon for like 8 years.
Oh yeah? And I'm the CEO of Galbank. Look, I can appreciate a wise ass, but if I catch you lying for real, we're going to have a problem. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
I love how I lied to him. And he's still like giving me the job. I've got a friend who needs something from a storage at the spaceport.
Yeah, we all got friends who need things. But we've also got rules and regulations, and I'm not going to bend them. Your friend can file a request like everyone else. Let me know if you have any questions.
Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend.
Okay. Good to know. Wait, where? What? No mission selected. Did I need to go inside the? Well, that's that one. Want to speak to Commander Tully about joining the Vanguard as well. Where are you at? You're going to be in the
Push for more genetic diversity.
thingy district, aren't you? Mast. Old friend.
I've flown across most of the separate systems and all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still.
It is a weird bug how it removes that. You're just joining them now? This shows how things will be different. Yeah, I'm just joining them now after how many hours of playing? So 40, 50 hours of playing? How many hours we got in game now? $44.5 hours.
I'm not very comfortable.
Hello.
But don't worry,
Hey, Sarah's friend.
try and keep my
You come to
complaints
enlist
a
at long
minimum.
last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
Okay, just tell me what I need to do next.
Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Downstairs?
Yes? You needed something?
Yeah, I'm joining. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Step 1 of joining the Vanguard. There we go. Enlistment agreements. By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary service for the United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. In exchange, the United Colonies Vanguard agreed to compensate all captains according to their experience level and difficulty of the task required. All applicants will be required to earn a satisfactory grade on a simulated combat flight. Successfully complete a probationary mission. Upon the completion of both prerequisites, the United Colonies Vanguard agrees to sponsor your citizenship application and guarantees the granting of United Colonies citizenship once sufficient time or acts of valor are warranted. Do you agree? I agree. You may proceed to the examination chamber through the orientation hall.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Rule, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Jinan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Free Star Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Free Star Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Nerion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Nerion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
It's a lot of information. My brain got brapped.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their Serpent God.
What is Serpent God?
It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space. Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably wounded the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never end.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nera remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
I so wish they showed a video of all of this.
You know it was some UC general that condemned Londinian? Gave it over to these things. One of these murals said he was executed after the war.
We've killed one of these.
Dad wanted me to apply for the
We fought one of
tracking
these.
school, but I'm going to be a xenobiologist. It's science division or nothing.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Londinian. Londinian has fallen.
After the devastation wrought by the Colony War, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xenoweapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the armistice. All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be. No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Oh God. That was a lot of information from my brain.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation
The
chamber.
realism catches a lot.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're
Pilots
startling.